Welcome to Dave White Chevrolet Football Friday, sponsored by Dave White Chevrolet, the University of Toledo, Window World, Goodwill Industries of Northwest Ohio, and Frickers. Now, here's Justin Feldkamp.
Hello and welcome to the season finale of Dave White Chevrolet Football Friday. Thank you for joining us. Let's finish up your week right. State semifinal Friday across the state of Ohio. In Division III tonight, Central Catholic riding a 29-game winning streak facing Chardon in the opening kickoff. Let's start this party with a bang. Marvon Greenlee, 89 yards. See ya. Touchdown Irish. That earns him the Sun Federal Credit Union Player of the Week. Later in the first half, Jalen Watson on 4th and 9. He's going to keep it. His second touchdown of the game. Central up 28-7 at the half. The Irish defense was superb once again. Michael Cannings with the sack. And then to finish it off, Terry Collins to Greenlee. Touchdown. Central wins 35-7 the final.
I got to give credit to the blocking. The blocking was really good, and I had to get a little kickstart for the game to get the offense and defense going, and just a little click, get the team going.
The defense got the adjustments made and kept getting after it, and that's a really good football team. A lot of people think this is easy. What these kids have accomplished thus far this season, there hasn't been anything easy about it. Every week we get everybody's best shot. I tell them a lot, as adults, we can't show up 14, 15 straight weeks in a row and be at our best. And these kids have done it every week, taking everybody's best shot, and I'm just very happy and very proud of them.
So next Friday at 3 o'clock in Canton, it'll be Central Catholic and Bishop Watterson for the D3 State Championship. Division 5 state semifinals, Liberty Center facing Valley View, both ranked top 10 in the state. A defensive battle in the first half. Landon Bockelman with a tackle for a loss. Liberty Center down 3-0 at the half. Third quarter, Trenton Cruz in for the touchdown. The Tigers take a 7-3 lead, but Valley View returned the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown, so Liberty Center needs to score again. And watch this. Garrison Cruz knocks the ball loose. Bockelman recovers at the 1-yard line. Landon Amstutz would then punch it in for the touchdown. LC's defense shuts them down the rest of the way, and Liberty Center wins it 14-10.
They're like, we got to focus, we got to do our job, and we just got to come out and do what we know how to do, because we didn't do that very well in the first half, and it was very noticeable.
Feels great. It was a hard-fought game. Shout out to them. They were amazing, and shout out to all my teammates to push through it.
We've talked all year about just staying focused and keep your eyes forward. And that's all we can do right now. We've got a big game. Whoever we're playing next week, we know is going to be the best team we've played all season. So we've got to be focused, dialed in, and ready to go.
Yeah, he's got that right. Next Saturday at 3 o'clock in Canton, it'll be number 2 in the state, Liberty Center, against number 1 in the state, Perry. How about that? Wow. All right, let's move to Division 7 now. Patrick Henry facing Marion Local, a program that's won 13 state championships, including the last 2. The favorite off to a fast start, facing 4th down. Ethan Heitkamp leaps over the line of scrimmage and goes in for the touchdown. It's all Flyers from there. PH was down 21-0 after the first quarter. The Patriots forced into frequent passing situations. Third quarter now, Lincoln Krager gets intercepted by Daniel Everman. That's a pick 6. PH's season ends 42-0 the final. Joel Sebastianelli has more.
For 48 minutes, Patrick Henry ran into a buzzsaw, a Marion Local team that's now won 47 straight games. But 2 minutes after the game, with Coach Bill Inselman, provided much-needed perspective that this still is one of the best seasons in program history.
It does not diminish anything we've done this year. We had a couple of key turnovers you can't have, but our kids fought hard. You give them a lot of credit. It's just a tremendous program. I think this group overcame more injuries than any group I've ever had. Middle of season, we got beat 2 times pretty bad by Liberty and Archbold, and they did not quit. So I'd like people to know that this group of young men never gave up, battled back, and won our regional championship. Life's going to throw a lot of curves at you, and these kids, they're going to be winners in life.
The Patriots finished the season 12-3. Marion Local will take on Dalton in the state championship.
All right, thank you, Joel. And that Marion Local Dalton game will be next Saturday in Canton. It is a 10:30 a.m. kickoff. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. at Detroit's Ford Field, Whiteford tries to defend its state championship, facing the same team they beat in last year's title game, Ubley.
I guarantee our kids aren't thinking, well, we beat them before, so we got it, we got it in the bag. I think from our standpoint, the mental standpoint, or the mental aspect of it, we're handling that very well. And, I've talked to, friends of mine that are, in the coaching circles, and they've seen us both on film, and, and everybody's like, wow, I can't believe how evenly matched, the two of you are.
College football now, the final week of the regular season. UT's battling Tulane and Liberty as contenders for the Group of 5 spot in the New Year's Six Bowl. The Rockets were behind both of those teams in the latest college football playoff rankings, entering their game today against Central Michigan. Just before the half, Daquan Finn to Jaden Dotton. Look at the one-handed grab, his first touchdown as a Rocket. UT up 10-0 at the break. Then check the defense. Central in the red zone, but Dan Bolden delivers a blow that pops the ball loose. Zachary Ford recovers, and that turns into points. Penny Boone ran for 186 yards. He's gone over 100 8 times this year. All told, 261 rushing yards for UT. They win 32-17. They're 11-1. Nicole Weaving has more.
Toledo only needed a minute to turn a slow start into a 10-point lead before halftime, and after that, the Rockets never slowed down, completing a perfect MAC slate for just the 4th time in program history.
We're really happy for our senior class. I mean, this is, the pyramid in our team room in the last block is legacy. This team has left a legacy here, and you can't ever take that away from them.
I've been here for 3 years, and the first 2 years I was here, we scratched and clawed for every win, and we did this year too, but we just ended up on the right side of every single one, and it was just like, I think that is just a testament to our camaraderie and this team. Like, we've really grown together for these 3 years and put the pieces in motion to have a really, really spectacular season.
Next up for the Rockets, a trip to Ford Field and the chance to defend their MAC championship against the Miami Redhawks, a team Toledo already beat 21-17 earlier this season. Reporting from Kelly Short Stadium in Mount Pleasant, I'm Nicole Weaving, BCSN.
All right, thank you, Nicole. Toledo is still alive for a New Year's Six Bowl game. Tulane won today. They'll face UTSA or SMU next week. Liberty has 2 games to go, and UT gets Miami in that MAC championship game. Now to the game. Ohio State at Michigan tomorrow at noon. For the 2nd straight season, it's 11-0 versus 11-0.
It's exactly how I dreamed of it. Both teams undefeated.
Finally, I get to play in the game. Healthy.
Despite that noise, our locker room's in one piece.
There's a reason why this is the best rivalry in sports.
This game is one of the defining moments for a season.
We prepare for this week every single week.
It'll be loud. It'll be, hostile, great environment.
Yes, it will. Still to come, the Walleye on home ice, a UT buzzer beater, and high school hoops. First, your cheerleaders of the week, brought to you by Sun Federal Credit Union.
Now, back to Justin Feldkamp.
ECHL hockey now. 11 games into the season, the Walleye are in first place in the division. Toledo at home tonight taking on Kalamazoo, down 3-0. The Walleye came all the way back to tie it with 3 goals in a span of less than 4 minutes. Mitchell Lewandowski, Alexander Duchette, and Jake Willits the goals. But Kalamazoo scored what became the game winner, which is 2 minutes to go in the 2nd period. The Walleye go on to lose 4-3.
You're looking for a power play look and trying to generate an opportunity where it's going to be a clean shot. So it's you don't want to just throw it blindly and lose that possession that you've worked hard to get. We got the face-offs we wanted and got a couple good looks there, but it just wasn't our night that way.
College hockey now. BGSU hosting Northern Michigan this weekend. BG scores first. Brody Waters finds the back of the net here. Northern Michigan answered with 2 goals to take the lead, but then the Falcons erupted with 5 goals in the 3rd period. BG wins 6-2. College basketball now. It's holiday tournament time with neutral site games all over the country. The UT men are just outside Las Vegas facing Indiana State in the Bulldogs Classic. This Tyler Cochran bucket put UT up by 5 with 6 minutes to go, but UT lost all 3 of their games in this tournament. UT falls 76-74. BGSU went to Montreal to take on Western Kentucky. BG down 37-30 at the half. BG's Marcus Hill had 29 points, but the Falcons had 23 turnovers. BG goes down 72-65. The UT women in San Diego taking on SMU. Final seconds, UT down by 1 with the ball. Get it to Kanisha Lockett. 3, 2, 1. Yes, she beats the buzzer. Game over. UT wins 74-73. Dave White Chevrolet Basketball Friday begins next Friday. Mark Kuntz and Carly Ford will be your co-hosts. The girls' season began Wednesday. The boys begin next Friday. And tonight we had Bellevue and Perrysburg. Haley Griggs is going to play softball at Florida State. And she's good at basketball, too. Nice drive. Peaburg down 4 at the break. But Bellevue's Haley Reese had 26 points. Bellevue wins 55-49. Toledo Christian is coming off an appearance in the Division IV state championship game, facing Van Buren tonight. Kendall Braden with the steal, and the future UT Rocket converts, and TC wins 56-32. Up next, the ultimate trifecta. Time for the ultimate trifecta, the best 3 plays of the high school football season, presented by Sun Federal Credit Union. Let's start with number 3, playoff game. Tiffin Columbian and Central Catholic. Central's Tyler Morgan with the ball, and 4 guys converge on him, and he stays on his feet. Touchdown, Irish. Number 2, week 9, Napoleon and Bowling Green. Napoleon's Owen Espinosa to trade Rubenstein. One hand. Touchdown. It's number 2, so how about a double dose of Rubenstein? Week 10, it's a one-handed interception. Take another look. Wow, Rubenstein, a playmaker. Number 1, playoff game. Ottawa Hills and Colonel Crawford. Chase Miller to Jack Perosic. He's 6'3", 220 pounds. You don't think he has juke moves? Yes, he does. Through the opening, touchdown Green Bears. That's trifecta number 1 play of the season. We're out of time. Thank you for watching all season long. Have a great weekend.